This is Connor, and today we're going to take a quick look at the configurable options within TechWARU. So first we'll head over to the Options tab, and the meat of the configurable options is within the config file. But before we go there, I'm going to head over to Report Settings real quick and show you that you can edit the report document settings. So when you first boot up into TechWARU, you can see that you can access the customer name and work order number. If you need to adjust that before you've uploaded the report, you can access it here. After the report has been uploaded, you can access it via Tech Portal and edit it from there. So let's head to the config file. Now, all the configurable options within TechWARU are stored in a config file, and we provide you the location of that file here. You can import or export this file to various different instances of TechWARU if you want to replicate the behavior of another instance. So past that, we have resume run if TechWARU is interrupted. So this is by default set to true, and if TechWARU experiences a shutdown command in the middle of a queue, it will, once rebooted, resume that queue so that you can pick up right where you left off. After that, we have startup password. If you've remoted into another computer and you don't want the user of that computer to have access to TechWARU, this is a perfect time to use a startup password, and we highly recommend it considering there are applications in TechWARU like combo fix that would be detrimental to the computer if used improperly. So we also have reboot on completion. If TechWARU has completed its queue, you would be able to reboot the computer once that is done. Something I always have set to true, which is auto-upload report on completion. So once TechWARU has finished its queue, you can have it immediately upload its report to Tech Portal. Past that, we have auto-close on completion. Once TechWARU's queue has finished, you can have TechWARU close if you find that more satisfactory of an alert. Next, we have run executable from Tech Portal in PE. So this is a great utility that allows remote management applications like Kaseya, LabTech to have control of the pre-installation environment that you've built from boot. So in a scenario where you are telling a client to boot into a PE, you can have the executable provided to you by those individual services boot so that computer comes online within that PE. Those services now have control over that computer. And you could, say for example, set up a script to run TechWARU and a particular preset within TechWARU once that connection has been made. Very handy. But of course, it's not restricted to remote management applications. You could run anything on startup. And finally, as the last option in the config file, we have delete TechWARU on shutdown. If you want to make a clean exit, this is the parameter to set to true. And to do that, all you have to do is click true, or click the option, and it'll be set to true. So next we'll head over to branding. You can set up custom branding within TechWARU, and we have a whole new video on that, but you can check out the options by clicking Open Tech Portal. Next, we have the BrandOS tool, which will brand the operating system that you're currently working on using that BrandOS tool. Very helpful. We have custom applications. Again, we have a video for this, but suffice it to say that custom applications allow you to expand the feature set that TechWARU offers by adding in applications that aren't already in TechWARU. Next, we'll head to tool settings. From here, you can define where the tools are being run within TechWARU. You can set up a custom DNS. You can update the third-party applications, which isn't required, but if you prefer to manually update, there's your option. And finally, 9.8 Pro and 1. So if you are a 9.8 Pro and 1 subscriber, set up the executable to run within TechWARU from here. And last, and likely second most important, is malware automation. So from here, malware can be set to either scan and quit, scan and hold, or delete and quit. And so this makes it very transparent what these malware tools is going to do once the AV has finished running. So you can work through each of these individual programs and set their individual parameters to whatever you prefer. Very helpful in knowing what exactly is going on. All right. Well, those are the configurable options within TechWARU. Thanks everyone for tuning in. I'm Connor. Look for more videos on our YouTube channel. Have a good one.